Hey folks, it's the Red, and welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot Huge Adventure No Damage Run. Time to take a bite out of Frostbite Cavern. Yep, it's a snow level. Very much like the ones from Crash 2. Starting to see a theme with this game yet? So, yeah, we're going to have a lot of the concepts brought over from the 2D snow levels from Crash 2 into this game, including sheets of ice that you can skate on. However, unlike in Crash 2, the physics here are much more refined and easier to control. You can stop yourself a lot more easily, and you can even do slide jumps on them to go extra fast. That definitely helps out in time trials. The ice physics are definitely more improved in this game, but that's not all that's going to be brought over from Crash 2. We also jump onto Polar in these caves and run away from a giant Yeti. This is very similar to the level Unbearable from Crash 2, where we're running away from a giant polar bear while riding on Polar. The only difference this time is that it's a giant Yeti. We're also going to have several boxes that we need to keep an eye out for, but even if we miss some of them, we can lead the Yeti into them, and he'll break them for us. So nice of him. I'm kind of using this in order to avoid hitting Aku Aku crates, which I'm sure you must have noticed are here as well. Because if I become invincible during this section, I won't be able to stop and wait for it to wear off before continuing. We got one coming up right here, yeah. So I lead him into it, I don't get the Aku Aku mask, and I can continue on without becoming invincible. Nifty! You do need to dash every now and then so that you don't get caught by the Yeti, because he can catch up to you if you just go at normal speed. But there we go. So one more section of snow level to go, and then we should be good to go. There's going to be a lot more ice to deal with in this section, so this can be particularly dangerous. Again, the ice physics carries over even while you're jumping, so keep that in mind as you move forward. And we'll go ahead and move forward once this invincibility wears off. But, yeah, going back to that Polar section, the controls are much more improved in this game as well over Crash 2. It controls more like Crash 3, where you could jump with the A button and then you just hold the B button to do dashes. And Polar will just continue to dash as long as you have the B button held. Just like how Purah did in Crash 3. Okay, let's go into the bonus. There's only one real tricky bit in this particular one, and it's going to come at us relatively early. If you want the best item out of there, you need to time your jump carefully. Thing is, you're probably not going to be able to get all the Wumpas out of that upper box. Be quick here so that you don't get blown up. And be sure to break this bounce crate before you hit the exclamation box, otherwise you're going to block yourself once you hit this. Yeah, pretty sneaky. So make sure you're paying attention. Always pay attention whenever you see a metal exclamation box nearby. And make sure that you break all the boxes that you can before activating it. Now, this might look like a blind leap of faith here, but that light blue section there is the ice that you need to land on. That can be kind of a nasty trick. But with that, we have made it to the end of the level with the gem in hand. And that was Frostbite Cavern. Not gonna lie, that was kind of a tricky level. To try and do no damage. The Polar section is surprisingly difficult simply because of the amount of things that you need to avoid while running along. And we also have the added obstacle of needing to avoid Aku Aku masks while we're running, so that we don't accidentally turn ourselves invincible. As a result, there's going to be plenty of outtakes to look at. We'll have a look at those, and be sure to join us next time for Level 5, Just in Slime. See you then! So, there's a weird little glitch associated with this part of the level, at least I'm assuming it's a glitch. But, if you go into the Polar section of the level while doing a body slam, you inexplicably take damage on your way down. I have no idea why this is, and if you don't have Aku Aku, then you'll just lose a life, and the level carries on like normal. It's really weird. I have no idea why that is. But you can slide on it to go extra fast. When accompanied with a jump at least. Jumping, which would help in places like that. That would definitely help out in time trials. Now, what's neat about this is that if you miss any boxes, you can have the Yeti run into them for you, but you do need to keep away from him where that will happen. There's a lot of boxes that we need to watch out for, kind of like that one there, including the ice sections. They're slippery, as you can see. Really? If not by nitro, then by falling into a pit. Yeah, just like that.